My name is Oleksiyenko. I am a Grandmaster, PhD and FIDE trainer. And today I will be playing against, well, not really the full version of LcZero, because that would be embarrassing, you must admit. But I will be playing with different... oh, it just started. Okay, I'm not sure about when my stream started. Thanks for joining. I will be playing LcZero, but different levels of neural network. So I would start with 19s, I think, and then we would go up. Maybe not until the... Good evening, Mihailo. Good time of day, everyone. Thank you, Mark. Okay. So I'm gonna be playing this bot on LeChess that my friend Valery is in charge of. You can see, if you're interested in technical things, you can read below. Leela with 0.19 running or Raspberry Pi 4, 16 nodes per move, but different networks would be... So we would see how Leela actually developed with time. At first, at step 1, it was just playing random moves against itself, and that was it. Random moves against itself. Then the game ended in a result, then it memorized that, made some changes to the network, and so this was a 19th level network, whatever that means. It is well, you can see the rating, 1900, but we'll go up the rating. This one still actually can beat me if I'm not careful. We would go up by the level of neural network. What you must understand, it's not linear. So it's not like 19 and 38 is twice better. No, every time it goes higher, it is much higher to get that extra rating or extra strength. Okay, I hope you can see and hear me well. I would do a few tactical puzzles just for warm-up. Leela doesn't need warm-up. I do. I didn't do studies from yesterday. All right, and you can listen to what I think and how I solve the position. I am one exchange down. No hanging pieces for black. Black's king is in trouble, can barely move. What forcing? My bishop is undefended. What forcing moves do I have? Well, e6 may be forcing, but I don't like it. He just takes. I think c4 just wins material, and that should be enough. And I don't see anything else except that. So bishop e6, really? Okay. So if I take the rook, he takes my bishop. It takes my bishop, and I don't win material. So I take the bishop. 4 points. One more. Okay. Same number of pieces. Well, I'm 1 pawn down. Unprotected pieces. Knight on f6. Pawns, but I don't really care about those. Knight on f6 has lots of attackers and only one defender. And there's alignment of heavy pieces right here. And that is what is critical here. There's an alignment. So first line I considered was takes, and I want a follow-up. I want that rook to emerge and go to g3, but that's not happening. But if I go rook g3 first, queen has to move, then I take the knight, and that is the solution. Using the pin, obviously. 1 point of rating, good for me. So you're welcome to ask any questions that you feel appropriate. Okay. I am lots of pawns downs, 3 to be precise. Everything else is the same. All right, the queen is undefended, which is surprisingly very important here. The queen is undefended, and the knight on c6 is once attacked, once defended. And that's it. That's all I need to know. What forcing moves do I have? I have this check, but then it's met with e3. But I have this nice capture on d5 that wins the game, because bishop takes, I win the queen. If king moves to b7, I give check on c7 and take the knight on c6 with a check. So knight d5, king a5 is the move. No, it's not. Queen a3 mate. So that's the solution. I use the fact that the king is exposed to checks, the knight on c6 is undefended, and the queen was undefended, all working out in this combination. So I'm just gonna take this one. Yep. All right. I have a message from Mark. Okay, I'll read it later. And one more. Is that the same Mark that's... same Mark. Okay. Mark is here online, and Mark is writing me a message there. Okay, I'll read it later. So what do we have here? 3 pawns down. What else? The queen is undefended. My rook is hanging. The king on h2. What else? What else? e5 is unprotected. I can take it with a check. What else I can do here? What forcing moves do I have? Just queen takes e5 with a check. If f4, it's rook takes f4. If king goes to h1, how do I follow up? I don't see a very strong follow-up. Probably rook f4 and rook f2. And then mate would be unstoppable. I don't see any other move, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And now, okay, I will take 1 more minute to see if I'm getting it right. I have this move, and that's it, I think. Okay, he does have rook e1, rook f7, so that's... Oh! That's embarrassing. So what was I supposed to do here? Okay, I want to try again. No, use the solution. There's no option to try again. Why not rook f4? What's the problem? And what else can I do? h3 is hanging. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe just rook d3. Yeah, maybe just rook takes d3 was just crushing. Yeah, rook f4 was bad. I need one more. I need one more. My confidence is shaken. The Leela 19 would crush me. All right. Same number of pieces. And bishop semi-protected. It's actually quite hard to put words into my thinking process. It's much easier to do it naturally. So knight e6 just wins. Bishop takes, queen takes. If king goes here, I have rook takes f6 because I have bishop h6 checks. That is the solution. But if I try to put words into it, okay, so the solution goes like this. The bishop is semi-protected, one attacker, one defender. The king is exposed to check. There's a fork on e6, so it's worth considering. Fork takes, queen takes. The only way to save the bishop, because it's pinned, it's king g7. I take it anyway, and if queen takes, I have bishop h6, check, distracting the king. And if king doesn't take, I win the piece, because I will always have f7 check. So that is the solution. Yep. All right. All right. All right. So I'm gonna close this one, and I'm gonna play with Leela human. Not really human, but okay. So I'm gonna challenge to a game. 3 + 2, casual, random. Let's go. And I think Leela would be just blitzing out moves. Come on. All right. e4, Sicilian. I'm gonna play Sicilian defense. Knight c3. I'm gonna go e6. Knight f3. Okay, I'm gonna go knight c6. Sicilian Taimanov in case of d4. Okay, takes queen c7. So far it's theory. But Leela has no book, so it's just playing on its own. Knight db5, that's not a good move. So I should prevent knight b6. So queen b8. My next move is a6. Kicking away the knight. Kicking away the knight, and the trick is if bishop b6 I can win the queen. Okay, if bishop b6, that was a long story. I would tell it some other time. I would take 3 pieces for the queen, and that would be big advantage. Okay, so what do I do now? I go knight f6. I just develop my knight. Bishop here, and bishop to b4. Pinning, and maybe I would take the pawn. It's always sacrificing pawns. I hate it. Takes knight c5. Usually the compensation is not enough. Takes knight e4, queen d3, knight c5, knight f6, knight takes c6, and then bishop to c5. I think I should take that pawn, but I may castle first. Maybe I just castle. I don't want to give it initiative. Bishop takes c3 was objectively better, but not for a blitz game. Knight c6, b takes c6, queen to d4. All right. I want to push e5 with the tempo. I want to push e5 or c5. Which one is better? I do have increment, so I shouldn't really hurry too much. Okay, e5 is good. e5, queen c4, I'm guessing. Okay. What's my next move? Bishop to a6 maybe, or I want to go d5. Not sure if that's ed. Pawn takes, knight takes d5. I don't have a pin. I can take and force the capture with the b pawn and then go d5. I don't like my position. This Leela is not that bad at all. Takes queen b5. Maybe that's the one. Queen b5, exchanging some pieces. f3. Yeah, I don't like my position. What happened? Advice is appreciated. You can write in chat. I played it once, it was easy win, but this one is harder. Okay. Bishop takes, pawn takes. I don't like that. Moving the pawn, yeah, I'm gonna take. I need to do something. I need to develop this. Again, sacrificing. Okay, well, now I have to take it. All right, so that is a relief a little bit. d5, put a pawn in the center. And then develop my bishop to some active place, let's say to f5. That seems like an active position to me. All right, f3, I guess. Knight, bishop d3, interesting. Okay, I need to simplify, but knight d6 runs into bishop c5. f3 is coming, so maybe rook to open file. Well, not open file, but a file that may open soon. The simplest way to convert an advantage is just to exchange pieces. So I'm gonna try doing that. I'm gonna exchange whatever I can. I'm gonna exchange, all right. Okay, so my knight is misplaced, I don't like that. How do I improve my knight? Knight to f5, okay. Improving my knight, and then I really need my rook in the game. Queen to b5. And I need to play something like h6 at some moment just to stay away from any back rank issues. Okay. Just do not overthink. Thank you, Valerie, for your advice. Okay, a5. ba5 is just a blunder. Really? Ah, sorry, it's not a blunder. I thought I win the bishop, but I do not. Okay, queen here. Takes, rook a2. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the pawn on a2. Rook c6, and I was thinking knight e3 or knight d4. Which one looks more promising? Or maybe rook b8 first. Just rook b8. I want my second rook. Oh, really? It is not afraid of my second rook. Interesting. I'm gonna push d4. And then knight e3, rook b2 is coming. Knight e3. My other rook goes to b2. And mate is coming. Yeah, that's it. Mate in several moves. And h6 did paid out. Okay, check, takes, and mate. All right. All right. So I'm gonna message my friend to step up the level of Leela. Hold on. And I would wait for his confirmation to that I think it was 19, then it would be 30 something, then more, then 130. I'm not sure what those numbers mean, but I think the highest one, okay, now I can challenge it. Thank you. Thank you. And I would challenge Leela again. 31st level, thank you. All right. Here we go again. Oh, it's now my turn. I'm gonna go e4. They say it's a good move. I hope you can see everything well. e4, let me see, the transmission is fine. Good game, thank you. e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6. Petrov, okay, I'm gonna play a boring line. Oh, come on, this is not a good move. This is not a good move. Hold on a second. I thought they go queen e7 and d6. This must be just horrible. d3, queen e7, de, queen e5, e takes d. Maybe that's... Oh, do I have anything better? f3 doesn't make sense. Yeah, d3 it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I did not this is level 31. Maybe it's a bug or something. Although I must say that literally yesterday there was a game in TCEC Championship where Leela won a game against another AI engine, and it just blundered in a position, in a theoretical position that was a theoretical draw. It just blundered. Yeah, so full queen down. I really hate this. Let me know if you're interested in me converting the extra queen. Let me know. I don't want to waste like 5 minutes converting the queen. Should I move on to the next level? Ah, okay, there's a delay in transmission. Sorry, there's a delay. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm just gonna exchange pieces then. Just gonna exchange pieces. Bishop d2 takes, king takes. I have full queen. Like, okay, I know it's not resigning because it is engine, but let me know if you want me to stop and converting the extra queen, because I find it nonsensical. And it keeps blundering. It's horrible. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, it would be faster if I just checkmated. That's very weird, yeah. So, okay, where's the mate? I need the quickest mate here. Yeah, I don't see the mate yet. I need more pieces. Really? Okay, now I see the mate. All right. All right, so I'm gonna message my friend. I don't know, maybe that was indeed 31st level. Maybe there was a bug or something, but come on. Queen e7 would be mate. Oh, maybe he's adjusting it, that's why it is thinking for so long. Oh, 131 would be next level. Ouch. Okay, 131. Let's see. No need to waste time. Okay. Ah, it can play very bad moves when it's lost. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Okay, now this one would not be easy. 131st level. I think I played it yesterday and I made a draw, and 150 I lost. So now, and with black it would be hard. So here we go. I do not expect any blunders now. Okay, Sicilian again. Okay, what do I do here? What do I do here? d5, e d5, d4, knight f3, knight f6, knight a3. Okay. Okay, e6, d4, knight c6. I think that's how the theory goes. Knight, one of the moves. Knight b5, queen d8, dc5, bishop c5, takes and king takes. That's the theory. And what's the move here? What's the move here? I think it's knight d5 and long castle, king e7. I think that is the move. Knight d5, long castle. Yeah, let's go knight d5. Looks human. I forgot what is the main move here. Bishop b3. Okay. Now I'm gonna go a6. I want to simplify a little bit. Knight goes to d6, I'm guessing. King to e7. And if takes, I go rook c8, and knight e4 is the move that I underestimated. Okay, bishop back to a7. Check. Okay. Okay, where do I move my king? Do I move it to d7 and with the threat of f5? Because I want to go rook d8 and king e8. I'm gonna go to this weird move, king d7. I don't think it's a good... Really? What if f5? What happens if I play f5? f5, knight g5, king d6, no, f5, bishop moves. Okay, I'm just gonna go f5. It could easily have blundered, maybe c4 is now necessary. Knight e5. Ouch, I did not, I was the one blundering. c4 now. Okay, but at least I'm piece up and f2 is hanging, so that's not half bad. Bishop f2, cd, ed, bishop c4 is the move. So if I go king e7, takes, maybe I go king e7. That looks like a... No, takes, bishop g7, rook g8, bishop to d4. I don't win the f2 pawn. Hold on, I have king c6 move too to keep my strong center. King c6, takes, bishop g7, rook g8, bishop d4, takes, king c5, and I push king c5, rook goes back, and then I develop my bishop. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Takes is necessary. and then bishop g7, you need that pawn. I'm not sure if I should go rook g8 with the tempo. Yeah, I should. That's a simple move. Just keep an eye on g2 pawn. Okay, now I can include bishop g4. That looks like a good idea. I thought of capture, but bishop g4 is better. Rook to d2, and now I was planning to take, and then king c5 and d4, but then it has b4, winning my valuable pawn. So what else I can do? Rook f8, rook d2, and it's very hard to even develop pieces for white. Okay, so now I need to find a way to push d4. Do I do it now? No. Do I go a5? No. King d6? No. How do I improve my position? Oh, I could have played king c5 and d4. I'm gonna go king c5 now. It's hard for white to develop pieces. h3. Yeah, that's something you gotta do, I guess. Bishop to e6, g4, and I was planning d4. Let's go. d4, I like my center. Okay. Do I go e3 now and push? Will I lose that pawn? I may lose that pawn. Rook doubling rooks is coming. Bishop d5. Yeah, I'm just gonna protect my pawn, and I'm gonna protect it again, I guess. I thought I have king c4. King c4, what's wrong with king c4? Bishop f1, d3. Nothing. Really? Okay, takes. It's so fast, I'm gonna lose on time, I guess. Oh my goodness. It just blundered. Okay. Does it matter where I go? Let me see. I just take and I come back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, it's good that I have increment. With 18 seconds is enough, but with 5, I'm not so good, not so fast with my mouse. King c3 would be fastest. Okay, so it did blunder, but it was really blitzing out moves, but I'm guessing 16 nodes, there's not much to calculate, you're just using your neural network. Yeah, mate, on next move. Okay, so it can just blunder very simple things. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I noticed it with the even strong Leela that I'm using for my analysis. You should try to play against Leela T60 with 16 nodes. Okay, I'm not sure which level Valerie would set now. 155, I lost to that one yesterday. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know what that means actually, but I'm just gonna proceed. But I noticed Leela can blunder very simple tactics. Not very simple, but it can blunder. Even very strong Leela on very powerful machines, it has this problem. All right, white, score. Let's go e4. This is 155 Leela. Okay. Berlin was choice of LcZero. Maybe we would see it now. No, Sicilian. Okay. Would it be Najdorf? Okay, knight f6, I guess, knight c3. It is full of new ideas. Bishop d3. It's a line that I should not have played that on. Should have played something less special. Okay, it's f3. This is my game with Navarra from last year. I lost, but I had a very good position. Bishop to e3. Knight here. Queen goes to d2. So it looks like dragon, but it's not really dragon. The knight is on d7, the bishop is on d3. Black wasted tempo on h6, on a6. All right, I'm just gonna castle long, and I'm just gonna try to give checkmate dragon style. Just move the bishop to h6. And just h5 is my next move. Almost whatever happens. Knight goes back to e2. I'm not afraid of that attack. Maybe I should be knight d3. Bishop takes, really? Queen on h6 is usually very, very dangerous. Okay, h5. Just gonna do the typical moves without... okay, it's very hard to get rid of this guy on f6. So let's see, usually there's a knight on c3 to go to d5, but it's not here yet. But removing this knight and I win. I can try g4, g5, but that takes time. What else can I do? Knight f5 is a typical move, but it doesn't seem to work here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a prophylactic move, king b1. The c file, you don't want to be there. And now I'm just gonna push g4 and g5. All right. I think that should be a win. Knight f5 at some moment. So what does black want? b3, c takes b, b3 is coming, and then some files will get opened. All right, where's my mate? g5, knight h5, rook h5, g takes h5, and knight to f4. No, maybe g5 and knight f4. That's the win I'm looking for. g5 looks very... Oh my goodness, knight g4. I blundered my queen! Knight g4. That was embarrassing. Just now, knight g4 traps my queen. Ouch. Okay, so I'm weak, and 155 level Leela is also weak, if we're both not seeing that. Okay, knight f5, bishop f5, e takes f5, looks very promising to me. Let's see. Really? What's this? Okay. Interesting. I'm a little shocked, okay. I did not expect that one. Stockfish would never blunder. Even on your weakest phone, it would never do it. So it does have some flaws. But of course, the higher levels of Leela will not have that problem. And it's easier with white if you know what's your plan and know what you do. With black, it would be much, much harder. For sure. Like, I did not expect that mate. Okay. Hold on, I don't remember whether we agreed for more than 155 level. I'm not sure if it's like right there. Valerie would let me know in a second. So he has to change it in real time. 585. So you need to understand that it's not linear. So it's not like much, much stronger. Like the curve goes like this. So 19 and next step, like huge development early. And then every next pinch of rating is much harder. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this one. Because it would challenge me with... I want to play white, but let's be a man. I'm gonna be black. All right. 585. Specialists know what that means exactly. I do not. We'll see. d4, knight f6, c4, e6, d5, classical Queen's Gambit. Catalan. All right. What is the solid line? To give a check. Let's give a check. It is considered to be the safest one, and bishop to e7, and now castle, and now castle 2, usually queen c2, let's say c6, let's say knight bd7. Bishop f4 is the main move, or rook d1 in this position. Yes, bishop f4, and I'm gonna go, no, b6, I cannot go b6 here. Knight h5 is followed by bishop c1. Yeah, Leela is usually very good. So can I go b6? Takes, bishop c7, queen c6. Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can do that. It reminds me of one game I think Karyakin lost to Dink, at least in a very similar fashion. Just the bishop went to c7, and that was just a bad position. All right. So what do I do? Moving to a6 I don't like. I want to go to b7. Queen a4. I hate it when it's blitzing out moves. a6, bishop, rook c7 is coming. I can handle that. a6. Can I? Rook c7? Rook a7? Knight c3? Okay, I think I would handle it, yeah. I would have b5 at some moment. Bishop c7, queen e8, queen b3. Rook c8, knight bd2, b5. I would have to go b5 at some moment. I remember now, this bishop on c7 is really, really difficult to push away. Rook c8, maybe with the idea knight c5 could work. d c5, rook c7. No, but that leaves, I lose the whole, I lose the pawn. The pawn is hanging. If I push b5, it's a4. I don't even have a good next move. I need to move knight to e8, but then I need to move the queen. Yeah, I just have a terrible position. Okay, I'm just gonna do my best to defend. Let's go b5. a4, I'm gonna go b4. Okay, so it's arguing that I don't even have any good move. This is really unpleasant. Do I have a good move? I don't see a good move. Knight b8, knight e5. Like, where can I move my pieces? Knight e4? Maybe knight e4. At least I go somewhere forward. Ah, okay. I'm going to exchange some pieces and try to simplify the position as much as I can. Now a4 is coming, and that is my problem. Let's go bishop d8. Be passive and solid. Takes, queen takes. I'm strategically very bad. Oh my goodness, bishop comes back. I did not see that one coming. Rook c7. Yowza. I blundered that. Yeah, now I'm lost. Rook b8. Just double rooks. This is just complete domination. It reminds me of Stockfish LcZero games, where LcZero was just doing normal human moves and Stockfish ran out of moves, and that was it, the end of the game. Should I take and play rook c8, but would it help in any way? Yeah, queen d8, let's say. It's very hard even to make a single move. Okay, where's this queen going? I'm gonna go h6, and my next move would be rook c8. It's time for e4 action, I guess. From white side, knight b3, rook c8. Okay. Hold on, takes, rook c8. What's that? That's a blunder. Queen back to f4, of course. It's not a blunder yet. Okay. The position is not that bad anymore. Takes, knight f6. e3. Still hard to make a move. Knight e8. I'm trying to go somewhere to d6, I guess. Takes, moves the bishop. To c8, knight goes to c7, the king goes to the center. Knight c7. Yeah, I have a really bad position, but I would try to hold. e4 at any moment. Takes, king e7, then bishop to d7. Doing nothing is usually a good strategy in these positions. Just do nothing. Ouch! I forgot about that. Yeah, that's it. That is it. The king is coming in, and there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, that's it. King goes to b6, and I cannot even protect my knight because knight b7. Yeah, that is the level, but I want a rematch with white. We'll see. Maybe it would go for dragon again. Yeah, sorry I did not have time to read the comments. I'm gonna just resign here. And I'm gonna play one more time, but with white. If I lose again, so we already established. I can click rematch. Okay. Rematch. It was not possible last time. Okay, so if I lose this one, it means that now 585 is a really grandmaster level. But if it blunders checkmate like previous one, then maybe we would go one more. The phrasing notes. Okay, Caro-Kann. Let's play some closed position. c5 I would take. Here I would do this move. Let's see what it has prepared. Bishop d3. Queen takes. e6. Bishop g5. Bishop goes to g5. And now knight goes to f3. Now I'm gonna go castle. And then I'm gonna go c4. This is Cheparinov's idea, or to go c4 and give up the white squares. And apparently this is a good idea. Knight is going to e4. Rook is going to d1. And black would have two good knights, but it wouldn't be clear what to do with them, and there would be no good place to castle for the king. Okay, so my rook would go to c1 with knight b5 threats. I can go knight b5, but it doesn't lead anywhere. So let's just push b4, and let's just push b5. That seems reasonable. Just pushing takes the... Oh my god. No, everything is fine. Rook still goes to b3. I'm still attacking. That is still good, but well, I'm blundering very simple ideas from my opponent. I don't like that one bit. So I'm doubling rooks. b6. I can now take on b6 and win the queen. Would that be good? And then I could push g6, f takes g, and then I could try to attack all those weak pawns with queen c4. Or I can go g6 now and keep that threat. Or I can, yeah, I think rook b6 should be a win here. Takes, g6, f takes g, queen c4, some rook to e8, queen goes to c6, king a7, still not collapsing. Interesting. Yeah, I want to spend a moment here because it seems I should be winning here. Let me see what. Maybe I go. Knight d4 is now coming any moment now. I do not like that. Oh, takes, queen a6, of course. Oh my goodness. I forgot about that square. So now queen takes, and I move my queen to a6. For some reason, I forgot about that square. Okay? And now I can push g6 to collapse its position. Oh, now it's a blunder. Oh, okay. So with white it is easier, I would say. Come on. That's very interesting. Maybe I'm just playing bad chess, but come on. That's now it feels like I'm playing 2100, but when we switch colors, it seems very difficult. Okay, what is the fastest mate here? Probably something like this. Come on. Yeah, now I would take one more rematch, and now I would try to play better with black. Lee Hao asked to play his bot. Okay, maybe next stream tomorrow. So last game tonight, rematch, and I'm black, and again it will play Catalan, I guess. I don't think it would change move. Oh, it can change moves. Okay, we'll see. d4, knight f6, c4. Let me try Slav. No Catalan in Slav. Bishop to f5. cd, queen b3 is the main one. Bishop to back to c8. That's the plan. Knight goes to c6. Bishop d2 is a weird move. e6, and I just simply develop my pieces. White is a little better. And I think bishop d7 is the move here. Knight to e5. Okay. I think I'm supposed to... What if I take and go knight g4? Has it planned for that? I just take and go knight g4. Usually that's not a good idea to let my knight on g4. f4. Can you survive that one? Bishop c5. Knight d1. I thought queen h4 would decide, but no, it doesn't. Queen h4, h3, knight e3, knight e3. I don't have a good follow-up. All right. Too bad. My bishop's hanging and I don't see a good follow-up. Queen Maybe just queen b6 is good. Bishop takes. Yeah, I equalized, but h3 now. Come on, knight h6, g4 now, a4. Did not expect that one. a4, rook f to c8. I'm gonna play. a5. Just getting some space. I hate it. Bishop d8. Knight c6. It's playing well. So I noticed that Leela, regardless of the level, it is playing strategically very sound chess. When it comes to tactics, it's just no good. That's my personal opinion, of course. I'm worse here. I don't know what to do. Knight is just coming. My knight is completely out of play. Knight f5 is not possible. f6 seems like opening diagonals for his bishops, but I don't see anything else what I can do. I need my knight. a6 takes. b6. I don't want that nail on a6 to stand till the end of the game. It's playing so well. Knight f7. Double rooks. I was thinking rook b8, but that's not good. Rook c7 now. Yeah, just terrible position. Bishop c8. Kick out that rook. Knight b5. Ouch. Knight b5 was coming. Alright, knight d6, stopping knight. Where is that knight going? Knight c4. Maybe it would blunder something back. So it was playing really good. Now I think I get away with some stuff. Rook takes. No, still nothing. I'm still bad. I still have a bad position. Rook takes c4. Bishop. It wants to exchange the bishops. Okay. Rook to b4. Rook a7. Ouch. Hold on a second. Rook b4. Rook a7. Takes. Bishop to b7. Should I go a6? Yeah, I think I should do this. f5. Okay, takes. Yeah, so the position is equal. I just need my bishop in the game. How can I do that? Rook d8 is coming, rook d6 is coming. I should just give up the pawn. Rook d6, rook e5. What's that? Rook d6 looked much more natural. King f7. Rook a5, rook b4, knight a4. It's so fast, unbelievable. It's unbelievably fast. King f6. Rook c5. What do I do now? What do I do now? Activating the rook? No. What else can I do? Bishop d7, I have the move. Attacking the knight and keeping all my pawns protected. Okay, some check on d5. I'm not afraid of that. Maybe I should. Knight is a very tricky piece. Maybe I... Hold on a second. King f7, rook c7, rook d8. I'm still in the game, but I don't like where this is going. Knight is too close to my king. The knight is the most dangerous piece in a time trouble. People blunder forks all the time. Rook d6 is coming. What should I do about that? Resigning is an option. Really, I don't see a defense from rook d6. King e8 looks wonderful. And what's my next move? Knight b6 is coming. Is it? Oh my goodness. I don't see a move. Rook e2. I'm probably lost here. Knight b6, bishop moves. Rook a7. h5. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I just don't see a move. Maybe move the bishop away. Rook b2. Knight f4. King e7. King f7. Rook d2. Rook f5, rook h5. Yeah, I just lost here. It's so strange. I'm just gonna resign here because it's really hard to play with 1 minute on the clock. I'm not sure what to how to summarize this stream. it's just blundering tactics, but positionally it's fantastic. Unbelievable. Okay. Unbelievable. And that relates to all LcZeros, I would say. It's playing very human chess, so every human can play, and every strong player can play a fantastic strategical game, and nevertheless blunder a fork or a simple mate. But I wasn't expecting such simple blunders. But the way it beat me with white in a positional manner was fantastic. I'm not sure what rating to put to this level. Just study some openings with black Leela, I would say, and maybe low node count. Yes, maybe that's the reason for blundering. But even very strong Leelas on big depths can blunder. More sophisticated tactics, of course. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. Check out the description of the video. You'll find some interesting information about me, about my approach to tactics. Kramnik student says, based on my own analysis, I played d5 and a4 line in the Berlin. I checked the database, find you are the most consistent player to use that line. Any reason not play at top level? Well, I would say I think many Azeri players played it. Safarli, I think Naidic and others, and Mamedov. It's not played on top level, it's just not good. You just turn on very good engine, you check correspondence games, and that line in Berlin is not so good, but you can still play it, but not on top level, I would say. Yeah, Lilo Human is not playing full strength. Nevertheless, it hit me very hard. Okay. Leela, very rare blundering. Yeah, but Stockfish never blunders. That's my point. That's my point. Well, not never. I still have positions where Stockfish is blundering. You can check LcZero game. Stockfish blundered to LcZero and LcZero found it over the board. But it's not obvious to me. I checked with current Leela, and it was making moves as LcZero in that game, where 3-pawn sacrifice by LcZero. By the way, I recommend all the wins of LcZero against Stockfish. Almost all of them are fascinating and instructive. I didn't really follow on the match of LcZero against Stockfish, but I think that's I think they were forced to play specific openings where LcZero when played wasn't. All right, what else? Maybe King's Indian with black against Leela. Yeah, against Stockfish, that's for sure a good idea. I thought about that. Maybe that would be a good idea for my future. Let me read some of your comments. Any questions? Related Berlin opening, I answered that one. Okay. Human level, thanks. King's Indian, Stockfish blundering. Yeah, you don't believe me? Check out my YouTube channel. You can check out my previous videos where Stockfish fails to see the win or is blundering. Go ahead and do that. It's just very hard to find those kind of positions, but they are still there. Okay. Current LcZero more than... I don't know what that means, sorry. Okay. I would say Leela at full strength isn't much worse in tactic compared to Stockfish. Yeah, I'm not a judge of that for sure, but I noticed Leela, so when I'm analyzing, I'm always having some version of Stockfish and Leela running, and I listen to Leela more, but it can play dubious, it can suggest dubious moves. Thank you, Mark, for thanking me. Okay, take care. Really time to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Take care. Don't forget to check this, the text below the video. Like my channel, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell. Tell your friends if you like what you saw. Take care and bye-bye.